So tell us about the show. I mean,
All right.
the cooking channel, we know what that is.
Right.
You're a chef?
No,
We're both feeders.
Okay.
So basically, I met my husband in Florence 10 years ago. We just renewed our 10-year wedding vow. We've got 2 kids. And when we met, he was like an incredible cook. He's from Florence. It's sort of like a Tuscan farmer-ish. And everything he did...
Good mama's boy, you know.
Well,
Grandma
yeah,
told me what
it turns out that all of his friends cook great too, as it turns out. They just do from that region, FYI. So I imported him. But, you know, when he came to America, there was such a fascination with going to the grocery store and seeing like the big version of how big the vegetables were and what have you, that he started writing this sort of cookbook diary. And I went to go take it to a book person. They were like, men don't buy cookbooks and men don't push baby carriages. I was pregnant at the time, and he called it the Tuscan cookbook for the pregnant male. So that didn't fly. We put it on the shelf, and like about a year later, we broke it out because I was then like I had the baby, we were at home, and we just started shooting like cooking webisodes, and we turned it into a blog called UnderTheTuscanGun.com, which we still have, and that was 6 or 7 years ago, and it turned into like it was a huge outcry for more episodes. I think we have like 50 in the can now.
Yeah, we got 50. I mean, social media really helped us. We got, and the beautiful thing is that we got our traction from regular people. We never promoted our core until the press actually discovered us, because of what she does and because of her career. But the social media, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube really spread the world, and it was very, very organic.
And all of the hardcore foodies were like, wait a minute, this is really cool, because we weren't doing it to like be like trendy. It was filled with history, sexiness, working out of our shitty kitchen, which is like, you know, the size of like a postage stamp. It looks bigger on camera because they have like a wide angle lens.
Everything does.
Yeah.
But, well, they make it look better, but you know, the truth is we wanted to encourage people to just get in the kitchen and not worry about having the right stove or the right pots and pans or the right olive oil, and just to get busy and try to cook for yourself, to cook for your lover or your pregnant wife or your unborn child or your baby or whatever. And that led to our show Extra Virgin, which is more or less the same. We could have shot it in a studio. We decided to shoot it in our own home, so that, you know, you could really see what it's like for a real family to cook with like your stuff, and to not, you know, sort of preach to you how to cook, but to show you, like, just to inspire you.
We use our oven as a storage like everybody else. Our Tupperware drawer, when you open it, spills the stuff on the floor every single moment.
Our old dog, who's 18, like passes through, who like wants food. Our kids like, Mommy, I'm hungry. We're like, again? You know, like, how do you feed your kids? And just to keep it real, and instead of getting a set, you know, and doing the traditional dump and stir, we created more of a comedy. So it's somewhat of a hybrid, and it's light reality that drives the recipes. So it's a fun watch.
And it's light. It's not pretentious. We don't want to teach anything to anybody. We want to welcome viewers in our kitchen and share the experience with us and make them understand that it's not about feeling the pressure of cooking something new or something different. It's just about getting together in the kitchen and leave it the way that historically was, the warmest place in the house, the place where you don't need a TV because you need to talk about your family and raise your kids and spend time
Do you have an
together.
idea what you guys are going to cook? I mean, obviously, right?
Well, you know, we cook a lot of things, and we've shared a lot of things that we actually eat at home. But, you know, we get so inspired because we also live in Italy part-time, and we travel a lot, you know, throughout the country, and, you know, his grandmother and his aunts and uncles, everyone cooks. And, you know, so, and you know, like, we reuse stale bread. You know, you might have like your old bread, don't throw it out. You might have your Parmesan, like, you know, when it gets down to the bottom after you grate it.
We make soup with it.
You can make soup with it. There's like so many like tricks and stuff, and it actually is wonderful because you end up like using your old vegetables and your old bread and making an amazing meal that's nutritious, and you can, like, you know, freeze it or have it.
Should you throw the bread out if there's mold on it, though?
Yes.
Yeah, you cut the molds off. But I mean, is it mold like
Depends how deep it runs.
antibiotics? You could eat it, maybe it'll help you like get ready your
You never get
cold.
sick.
So,
Cool. I can't wait to see this show. This sounds so cool.
Wednesday nights at 10 Eastern Time on the Cooking Channel.
On the Cooking Channel.
Yes.
And you have to have DirecTV.
no, you can. I think
Warner
people
has
have.
it.
Time Warner has it, and other people have it. So
We're not stopping the blog. You know, obviously it has slowed down because we were in production with a show.
So what's the website? Is it on? Or
under the TuscanGun.com, and if you wonder what the gun is, no, it's not about shooting things. It's my mother-in-law saying to me, "Cook for my son, cook for my grandchildren, the Tuscan way." So to me, it was like pressure that I was feeling to kind of, you know, be Tuscan.
So far so good, right? You've been doing well.
You tell me.
Yes, you've been doing very well.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so much
having
for
us.